Alright, so we're back, and we're just going to be here to kind of explore what we can and can't do with this. After a little bit of research and looking around and seeing what we could do with this, turns out we can adjust all the tension on the suspension if we like. What we want to show you, the viewers, is that we're going to show you what it's like just kind of fiddle around with this. So we're going to take off the top chassis. It only requires you to use a Phillips head screwdriver, and there are 8 screws that I can see so far, and we're going to expose the underbelly or the insides of the Wild Thumper. One thing I've noticed is that these came off really easy. I might suggest going through all the pieces that are holding this together and make sure they're screwed on real tight. See, this is our first screw here. Need a bigger screwdriver. Okay, and voila. So this comes right off. Sure enough, I found one loose standoff. Just got another loose standoff here. Looks like these are tightened on with a nut on the bottom. Yep, there we go. So I'm just going to give these a quick turn or two. Make sure they're nice and tight. Alright, so that's done. So what are we going to need here? So we're going to have to look up the specs of the motors, but I can tell you right off the bat we're probably going to need not just a microcontroller but a motor shield or motor driver that's going to be able to drive all these. Not only that, we're probably going to get 2 battery packs. We're going to put them in here. That sounds like a good idea. Looks like this is going to be easily wired up. I don't see much here, so let's see how this is wired. Okay. Alright, so it's just like all the other ones that we use that have multiple motors. One side's going to be controlled by one side here. The other side's going to be controlled here. And it looks like, what else we got here? Maybe this is going to be a spot for power. So definitely there's 2 plugs here for power. That definitely looks like we're going to be plugging the 2 batteries there. Let me zoom in on that so you can check that out. So there you have it. As you can see, you got your ground, you got your power. This is for this side here, and these 2 over here are for this other side of wheels, whereas these 2 are probably going to be for batteries. So we're probably going to get some switches, so we're going to need some wiring harnesses, we need some battery packs, they're going to fit in here. We've got to check the requirements for the voltage, like I said, so we either get a basic 7.2 hobby 7.2 volt hobby battery, or we'll go ahead and get the 9.6 volt that you see us use before in other kits. Either one will do probably, but we'll have to double check on that. And then that's all we're probably going to mount in here. Optionally we can mount some things here and here, forward and aft. However, I don't think we're going to, since that's going to be the inside of the unit. If I can find some battery packs that are small enough, maybe I can fit battery packs in one of these here only, and then use this bin here to go ahead and store maybe an Arduino in a project box, or put the Arduino flat out like that. See, this project box is too wide. We can definitely mount the Arduino directly in there. However, if we're going to be splish splashing going outside, we're going to destroy this board. So it might be a better idea to go with something that's a little smaller, but still allows us to do what we need to do. And that'll be something like, let's see here. brought out here, I know you can't see it yet, but I brought out three other microcontrollers that we could use. We could use another Arduino board. Look at that fits, almost fits in there in the project box itself. So this is a Nano. We could also probably use the ever hard to pronounce. This one's a little bit too big for the project box. We'll have to get a smaller project box for this one here. Again, these are all Arduino. And another one that we haven't talked about yet is the Axum 2, which is a nice board as well. It's got a lot of expandability. I've seen it used a lot on humanoid bots, but this one here is another candidate that we probably plug into. Let's see here. Now, as far as the motors are concerned, again, like I said, we're going to have to double check and see what the power requirements are, but we've worked with other kits in the past that are similar to this one, and we know that we've had to use something pretty strong. So let me see if I can find that here. So what I'm about to show off here is a saber tooth. You can pick these up on Link Motion's website, and this has got might have enough power to draw this, and this might be something that we'd have to put in here as well. This one here that we have is designed more for RC control, which might be a good idea for us if we're starting off. What would be nice to do is see if we can this kit's designed in such a way where we can actually rerun these cables inside the unit and possibly adjust, I'm just getting some ideas here, possibly adjust this, take off the standoffs, get something to close these off, and you can use this either way. Flip it over, however you want, keep driving, keep going this way. That's just a hypothesis at this point. I'm not sure if we can or can't do that.